I want to start with the biggest and most urgent question that we have right now, and that is the security of our elections. Secretary Merrill, are Russians trying to steal our elections?
You know, even a week ago, I might have bristled at the word steal, but now I'm thinking it's probably yes. We've been using the word influenced. I think it is indisputable that there were Russian agencies involved in attempting to enter our voter registration systems. I would just take you back. It was just 1 year ago, a full year after the 2016 elections, that we became aware of this as secretaries of state. So, as Adam said, we are sort of advisory in most states. In Connecticut, and I'll use Connecticut as an example because it is, I think, a pretty good example of democratically led states, in that we have a lot of laws that are attempting to make it easier to register and vote, as opposed to some other trends in other places in the country who in the last, since probably about 2010, have been quietly and sometimes less quietly trying to narrow the voting constituency. So we didn't really know that any of this had happened until we heard it at a congressional hearing for the first time, that 21 states, there had been an attempted breach of the voter registry system from Russian agency IP addresses. And I say that carefully because there's a lot that's been said about that, including, well, was it just from Russia, or, what was this? And I think it was slightly different in each state. But it was the first we had heard of it. And, of course, naturally, the first question for all of us was my state one of them? And the answer we got from the Department of Homeland Security is, we can't tell you. Because it's classified information, and you can understand why. You can also understand why that was a little frustrating for some of us who were expected to be taking care of this problem. So yes, these things definitely happened. I would have to say I bristle at the word steal because we still don't really know what the goal was, because they didn't get in. Out of the 21 states, there were these basic, in our state at least, pings against our voter registry. And I